live.
Hey guys, welcome back. We had some technical difficulties, but we're back, and I'm gonna let Steve kind of explain what happened to us.
Because it was my fault, so I got to take
It was all Steve's fault.
responsibility.
We know it.
Anyway,
We all blame Steve around here.
there's the stream. So, me trying to get Vicky's channel taken down, apparently, but what happened was because I was showing the highlight videos from the WWE channel, we got hit by the old copyright Mjolnir to the face, and the stream got taken down, and I had to appeal.
We got thunderstruck.
Vicky's channel.
What happened?
So the whole stream is gone. So I guess if you were here for it, you're here for the good because it's not here now. So you guys got the exclusives.
Dang, we were really funny too.
You guys got the exclusives. So
darn,
we're not gonna go back through all that again because that would take forever. But if you're here for it, you're here for it. But what we can do,
if you know, you know.
If you know, IYKYK, yes. But if you are here now, we will be reviewing here, just going through on Bleacher Report to talk about the Chamber. Right. This is an article that's the best, worst, and most likely Elimination Chamber match winners. So we can go through this and we can discuss, and we can fill a whole hour in just talking about the Chamber and just make up the last stream that I butchered. So
okay, we forgive you. Just don't do it again.
We get it. God.
She gives me access to her channel for literally 4 hours, or like 4 or 5 hours, and I give her a strike. So, I mean, you know,
you receive access. We receive a strike.
That's the meme. That's it. I give you channel, you give us strike. All right.
Yeah. So from now on, we're only going to be able to show pictures of different things. We'll have to get a collage of pictures.
I don't even want to show like clips anymore. I don't even trust.
Yeah, I'm just.
No clips. We'll just show the shot. This is the person who wrestled. This is who they've against. They beat them.
Such a different thing.
Why do they have to make it
like a still shot of somebody about to get punched? Like it's like, then they punched him, and then that happened, and then it was good.
At least we could just read what Bleacher Report writes, and then we could discuss what they write. At least we could do that.
Can you imagine if like all of us end up just watching the highlights on our phones or something, and we're just like, whoa, wow,
yep.
Oh, I wish you could have seen that, guys.
Oh, yep. He came out. Yeah, he did.
Wow, shocking.
And then I can do a little tease, be like,
just like if you pause, did you see it at the bottom of the screen? Barely noticeable.
Just that, and then it'd be like 0.1 second in, an hour and 34 seconds and 34.26 seconds. There was copyright of WWE video. There's no way you picked that up. Like
WWE will pause it at that exact moment and be like, no, not allowed.
Like there's no way. But
stop it.
Anyway, so. Men's best, CM Punk. Now, this is an article on Bleacher Report, so I don't share the same views at all, obviously. This is someone's opinion. But I'll read, this is the 6 best results of Elimination Chamber, like possible outcomes, and we'll read it, and then we'll discuss how we think about it. So, men's best, CM Punk. There is an argument to be made for John Cena being the best option to win the men's Elimination Chamber, but based on the confrontation we saw between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes before the Royal Rumble, it's difficult to imagine a more intriguing matchup than that one. When you factor in the favor owed to Punk by Paul Heyman and the wise man's connections to Roman Reigns and The Rock expressing his desire to have Roman's soul, and you have further intrigue surrounding the potential match in Las Vegas, that it would give Punk the WrestleMania main event he has sought since 2013 when he squared off with The Undertaker on the undercard of a show that featured the Cena Rock rematch that no one asked for. Only enhances the argument for the second City Saint.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. Like, I mean, I want John Cena to
That's
win
what everyone thinks is gonna happen
because it's the last year that he's wrestling. But for me, I don't think he's gonna win it here. I think he's gonna win it at like SummerSlam or something like that after WrestleMania. This is where I think he's going to get that last moment, that 17th title, and win it after WrestleMania. I think also that CM Punk should get his WrestleMania moment as well, because that's another reason why he came back, right? Also, we got AJ Styles back now, and yes, and this is the thing, right? Like,
I think I could show this. It should be fine because it's a public article. It should be fine. Yeah.
Hey, look, if I can make a video of people who passed away and have pictures of them, I think we're okay.
All right. Fair
enough. But
this ad on the right's gonna get you banned. I gotta make sure it's pot.
Yes, please.
Jeez.
But we could even enlarge the picture so it's all CM Punk behind us. Anyways, but this is the thing. Like, I think that it's gonna be CM Punk winning. That's my prediction.
Right.
I don't know about you and Jake, what your thoughts are, but I don't think Cena's gonna win it here.
It just seems so obvious that I'm just gonna bring it up anytime we're talking about something new. It just seems so obvious that Cena's gonna win, though, right? I mean, I know he's going through this streak of he's losing all the matches. Oh, I'm just losing everything. I lose all the time. So there's a chance that he does lose it because of that. But like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Everyone's already kind of set in their soul that Punk is going to get snubbed out of the main event, and he's going to be stuck in a triple threat match.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Now you can hear
You're
us?
good there, sir.
Yeah, but that is weird. I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, he couldn't hear us for a minute there. Basically, what we were saying is we don't think John Cena is going to win the match, the Elimination Chamber. I have a feeling it might be SummerSlam when he actually wins his title near the end of the year, because this is his last year, right?
I think it'll be the last match gasp thing.
You think SummerSlam?
Yeah.
It'll make it more dramatic. Is he going to do it for his last match kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you couldn't win here.
And then he'll get absolutely obliterated, and then he'll kick out of something and have some crazy comeback and have Super Cena one last time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he could retire with that belt, and maybe they'll give him that spin belt, which I'm sure they already gave him. I don't know.
He probably already retired that one.
Yeah. I mean, he could walk out with the championship belt, and they'll bring in a new one. Right? Because this one's getting kind of old. Or did they just make this one? They just made this one. So
something's going on with my audio. I don't know what's happening here. Every once in a while, it just cuts you guys off completely. I'm wondering if I should switch.
You could.
I do have a second pair of headphones.
Okay.
Let me give that a shot.
All right.
They're not as special as these ones, but...
No, I know. It's just...
They're not as special.
Yeah.
You make me feel special. I just got you copyrighted because I sang so beautifully. They think it's twice singing it. So now you're
that's right. Again. Stop doing that, will you?
There's someone I saw got copyrighted one time because they sang a song so good that YouTube picked it up as the actual song and they copyrighted. That's just a compliment. I would love to have gotten suspended because they thought I was so good that they had to copyright me.
And you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Sounds like it.
These don't have like the same.
Okay.
I don't know how well.
Yeah, I know Carter has issues sometimes too, where he has to plug it in and plug it back, like unplug it and plug it back in sometimes, and then it works. But
yeah, these headphones are good, but like the ones that I'm wearing now are better. But
yeah,
because I can actually like call somebody and walk around and be like, "Oh, hey, like how you doing?"
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on John Cena or CM Punk, or who do you think is going to win an Elimination Chamber for the men?
Did Steve already answer? I have no idea.
Yes,
I did.
Okay, thank you.
That's why I was asking you, because he already did.
I was completely out. Like I didn't know.
We're organized, I swear.
I swear, guys. Oh gosh, we didn't get striked.
Strike three.
Strike three. You're out. What are my thoughts on Cena and Cena? What?
The Elimination Chamber match for the men, like Cena, Punk. Who do you think is going to win it?
I don't think Punk's going to win because he still has a favor. So I don't think he's going to, I think that's going to probably be like something that he wants to do. Like whatever big match like is going to be at WrestleMania, I feel like he's going to interject himself into it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be the favor. So like whoever wins the Elimination Chamber, it doesn't matter who it is, Punk will still be at WrestleMania. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking that for Cena, I think you guys are right. I think he's gonna win it some point later on, and Hey, he might even retire the championship with him, right?
Oh yeah.
I hope so. I think an illustrious career like Cena's deserves it. I think that he needs this. He needs one final hurrah. I feel like that final hurrah is going to be perfect. I feel like he's going to do like this whole thing where he's going to come back after WrestleMania. He's going to lose at WrestleMania. He's going to come back and be like, I told you guys it wasn't possible and all that thing. Now, there is another angle I could see going, but it is a very slim chance. What if Punk uses his favor for Cena? You know? He could very much do that. It's a very high offer because it could be like, okay, I want a favor, and that's huge. Or we could give the 17-time champ another shot.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing, right? Because as I mentioned last time we streamed this, Punk is up there. He's older.
Yeah.
And he's definitely getting up there. He's definitely having trouble with some more moves. He's not as high flying.
He's broken every bone in his body basically now.
Yeah, at this point. You think bare knuckle fighter in WWE, you think CM Punk.
Yeah.
But although he's getting up there, I feel like he's the kind of guy who would go, okay, I'm older, but Cena's the last person, like his last year. He definitely needs this push. I feel like there's a possibility that they could just go, okay, well, I'm going to give you the push. I'm going to get paid a favor for you. We're going to do the push, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. It's possible. It's I don't know. It's really I don't know.
Yeah.
It's up in the air at the moment.
Yeah. What's the next one?
I will give it to you right now. Alrighty. Possibility 2 of 6. This would be men's worst, Logan Paul. So last one, the thing was the best outcome would be CM Punk. And on their opinion, the worst outcome would be Logan Paul. We have already seen Logan Paul challenge Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. The match was great, but the champion won indecisively, and there is no further story to tell. That the YouTuber is insufferable does not hurt the argument for him as the worst potential winner of Saturday's contest.
Yeah.
Still valuable from a star power perspective. Let the Maverick square off with Cena at Mania in a match that would generate considerable mainstream attention. Would be boatloads of fun.
Yeah. I like Logan Paul in the fact of I like the way that he went from a boxer to this because he is really good. His frog splash is great. There's a couple of other moves that we really like of his and stuff like that. He really plays, pardon my French, an ass well. Right? He is one, so he plays. I'm just saying. He really plays the role well, so I can give it to him. But the fact that he's going after CM Punk, going, blah blah blah, I'm better than you and everything else. I said he does realize who he's stepping in the ring with. We're talking the ECW champion. You know what I mean? This guy, if you had seen in AEW, had a match against Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And literally the two of them and the ring were covered in blood. The man's not afraid to get down and dirty if he needs to. Right? So for Logan Paul to be like, oh, I'm going to get you. I'm going to beat you. And then the punch at the end when he punched Punk and then ducked out of the ring. Yeah, that right hand is nasty, but still. Anyways.
That's titanium plated hand.
I don't think he's going to win either.
No.
But you never know with the way storylines go. So, anyways, I don't know what you guys think.
I don't think Paul's going to win it. I mean, that seems like it just doesn't seem like. I mean, he could. I mean, I've seen scary things happen, but
seriously,
I don't think so. I think he'll be one of those that just annoys you in the match and then ends up getting eliminated near the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he'll do a controversial elimination. Like if Cena doesn't win, it could be Paul that has a controversial, does something to like steal a pin on John Cena, then is cocky about it forever. Or he'll do it to CM Punk because of all this talk from Raw. Then he eliminates Punk and then that starts that storyline, whatever. But I don't think Paul has any shot to win this thing with a star power in it. It's just
No.
so many storylines to be said inside of it right now that I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree with that 100%. Yeah. So, Jake, what are your thoughts?
I think he's gonna get squashed. I'm gonna be blunt. I feel like you're right. He's talking to an ECW former champion, a heck of a wrestler, somebody who's absolutely going to destroy him in the ring and is not afraid to destroy himself to destroy Paul.
Yeah. We can't hear you, Jake. Can't.
What's going on?
Poor Jake over there, I tell ya.
Technical difficulties.
Headphones gone. We're not using headphones today.
There
Sorry,
you go.
you're gonna have to hear background noise. We're not using.
Yeah,
Can
all
you hear
good, all
us?
good.
Yeah, I can hear you guys perfectly
The
fine.
yeet.
Just feel like the
These
sound of like some,
suck. No.
you just hear like the sound of some glass shattering, a cat screaming. You know.
Okay.
True.
So, what was your final thought there? I didn't catch it.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Oh, this is annoying. My audio is just going.
Nuh-uh.
What was I saying? What did you guys hear last?
I don't know.
I don't know. I got distracted by
Oh.
the. I got distracted by there being no audio for me to remember.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'm glad that
Basically-
guys are paying attention.
Logan Paul gets squashed. That's the last thing I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what? It was all the way. Oh. All right. Okay.
deep breath
All right.
in, deep breath out.
Ah! Okay. If the audio cuts off in this, I'm leaving. Like, I am out. I am not dealing with that. Okay.
Done.
Okay. He is facing an ECW legend.
Exactly.
That's all there is to it. And there's only so far that star power and cockiness can get you in WWE. And usually it ends up with you face down in the mat. And it's I don't think anybody wants to see Paul win. Now I get that we're pushing we tend to be pushing a lot of like a lot of wrestlers right about now. Like we push a lot of the heels like Dirty Dom, sadly.
Yes.
But we're pushing a lot of them, but I don't think we need to push Paul.
No.
I don't think that's necessary.
But
I just don't see it. What's gonna happen? What is he gonna get Kai in there now? Is Kai Snack gonna be in there? Or like what? What
You
is he
never
gonna bring
know.
KSI or Speed back? Because he has no
Yeah.
more friends.
yeah, I
His
know.
biggest
He's
star match ever was when he actually almost beat Roman. That was. I was expecting him just to not be there. That's it. The camera the rest of the time. He's just done.
Oh, the Lord does have a sense of humor. I'm
Can't hear
sorry.
y'all.
Woo.
No
Can't
way.
hear us now?
No way.
Oh my gosh, so frustrating. I don't know. Everything just fell. That's it. Yep. He's texting me, so we'll see what he says.
I don't understand what's going on.
Uh-oh. Or he's typing in chat, either one. If you can hear me.
He couldn't.
No. Anyways, yeah, so I think he's right. I mean, Logan Paul is a give or take, either way. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Just type in the chat, Jake, if you want.
He can't hear you. He doesn't have to type in the chat. We could hear him. We just can't hear us.
Yeah. We can't hear you. No, just joking. Anyways, poor guy, I'm telling you. Okay, so yes, another thing we've got Cody Rhodes.
The men's most likely would be
Yes.
CM Punk.
Yes.
So we've gone through the best result would be CM Punk winning it. The worst outcome would be Paul winning it, and the most likely to win it is CM Punk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for him to come back in. Hello.
Right. It's gonna happen. You're gonna see it live on live stream.
No.
On YouTube. I'm gonna cry. I'm going to cry.
Okay.
You wanna cry. You wanna cry.
Don't do it. Don't do it. These
I
things
want to.
happen. It's not a big deal.
Why?
These things happen. It's okay.
We're
swear.
completely organized. I swear.
We
We're a
were.
completely functional streaming service. I swear it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
I think it was you with lag. Now it's me with this. Steve, it's your turn next week. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna toss some cheeks. That's what I'm gonna do. No, I had my moment. I got the stream shut down. I already had my moment.
Yeah, exactly.
I killed the broadcast.
That's all, folks. No.
Let's kill this love.
Sorry.
So, the men's most likely outcome: CM Punk.
Yep.
Punk vowed on the Go Home episode of Raw before the Royal Rumble to stab Rhodes in the front and take his WWE title. But with The Rock returning and wanting Rhodes' soul in exchange for elevating his reign and the American Nightmare being unlikely to give it to him, what better way for Punk to pay off his journey to WrestleMania main event and the WWE title than by selling his soul to the final boss? The best in the world has hinted on social media at potential allegiance with the Great One, as has Cena.
Yeah.
So,
are you haunted, Jake? Sorry, Steve.
He's haunted. Can you not hear us again? Or can he?
No, I don't think he can because he's not even shaking his head.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Oh boy.
Yeet. I got him to yeet. That's all that matters.
Yeet. Throw the computer. Anyways, yeah, sorry. But yeah, I think that the chances of CM Punk being the winner are better than most. I think that's what the fans want in this sense of it. So, I don't know. What do? I don't know what do.
What do?
Here, type in chat.
He doesn't need to type in chat. We can hear him. We need to type in.
No, but I'm just saying, just type in chat and do whatever because we can hear him. We can hear you. You can't hear us.
He can still give his answers and stuff. He just doesn't know when to talk.
He's just looking there as like he's a pretty face.
All right.
All right. Anyways, next match. Yes.
Women's best, Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
This is strictly the chamber matches. This isn't anything to do with the rest of the show.
Okay.
This is strictly the best and predicted outcomes of the chamber. Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley have teased the WrestleMania matchup. And predicted outcomes I hear myself now. Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley have I hear myself now. What's going on?
That's because Jake is playing the stream.
We can hear you, Jake. We can hear you.
So if you can hear us, you can.
I can't hear y'all at all.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna hear yourself on the stream. If you listen to the stream, you'll hear yourself.
Is this what purgatory is? The silence is deafening.
Okay. Well,
do you
if
think
you watch
Bianca Belair will win?
Yes.
We have to get Vicky's delay. That's what this is. It's
Yep.
gonna give us Vicky's delay.
What I could do, I could listen on YouTube.
Yes.
Maybe. I could give that a shot.
Go for it.
And then cry internally.
Yes. Let's try that. If you watch the stream, you can hear us, and then you can give your opinion.
It's really delayed.
I know. But yeah, okay, go ahead and keep there.
This is terrible.
I'm gonna mute him.
I can't.
Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley have teased a WrestleMania matchup as far back as Raw for Mania in 2023. They have repeatedly crossed paths in backstage segments and shared the screen in intense confrontations. But he muted himself. But we have never gotten that showdown, with Belair establishing an unbeaten streak on the greatest stage of them all, and Ripley emerging as a breakout. Main event star in 2020. Why was there space there? Now is the time to bring them together for a championship clash at WrestleMania 41. Take a big time clash between two legitimate stars in the women's division, and add the intrigue of a streak potentially ending, and you have a contest that needs minimal creative support beyond that. What is going on over there? Both rose through the ranks NXT. That both rose through the ranks NXT, where they spread off before, only enhances the foundation of the program.
Yeah.
So, what would you think of a Bianca winning the chamber match?
You know what? I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind her being champion again. However, she has been. I think Naomi, she's in it, right?
I think
Who's all in the chamber against Bianca? Because I think for me, somebody other than Bianca needs to win.
Roxanne, Bayley, Bianca, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, and Naomi.
Yeah, I think Naomi deserves a shot. I don't want Liv winning again. But I have a feeling there's probably going to be a lot of cheating going on, especially because of Liv.
I don't know if you can, though, because it's chamber.
Yeah, I mean...
And nobody likes Liv, so they're probably just going to gang up on her, right? So...
That's true. Yeah.
Alexa don't like her. Naomi don't like her. Bayley don't like her. Bianca don't like her. So
yeah,
like, the only one in there that probably would team up with her is Roxanne.
Yeah, it's exactly it. Yeah.
I gotta get him back in here. There he is.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
You exist.
Hi.
Not really. Not really.
You're just a pretty face.
Yeah, let me go to a depressing background. There we go.
Thank you.
Yes.
That better fits the mood.
Wait, do I have
sad?
Sad
Just
and
a
lonely.
really sad cat in the background.
You might not want to do that because it might break the internet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it might break the internet for you guys. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? Yeah.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah.
I like the I can hear you now in the chat.
I know. I don't know how long this will last.
Can you hear me now? No. Okay, so what we're talking about is the women's elimination chamber match. Is Bianca, Naomi, Liv, Alexa, and who are the other two? I'm so sorry.
So the women's chamber match: Roxanne, Bayley, Naomi, Alexa, Liv, and Bianca.
Yeah, so Roxanne and Bayley. I don't think Roxanne's gonna win. I really don't. That's just me. Because she's new, I think after this could be her step up to the main roster, because I would really love to see Roxanne Perez come up to the main roster. I don't think Liv's gonna win, as you were saying, Steve. Like, we think she's gonna get ganged up on and eliminated.
There's a lot of women in the match that don't like her. The only one that could team up with her would be Roxanne.
Yeah.
Right. Bayley don't like her. Naomi don't like her. Bianca don't like her. And Alexa don't like her. So she's on an island.
Yeah. Yeah. The pity party has begun. But I also, because Bianca's held the title before, like I was saying, I don't think she should win. I think
Liv
Naomi
might get some eliminations. I'm not gonna say she won't.
No, but I think it should be either. I think it should be Naomi this time. Naomi really deserves that push. She really, really does. But I don't know. You guys go ahead and give your opinion, because that's just me.
Steve, go ahead. I'm not sure how much longer I'll last.
It's a guy problem. Anyway, so
One in 5 men.
I think it's Bianca. I think that's the easy answer.
Yeah.
It's either Bianca or Bayley, right? Because Roxanne's too new. Liv is already a tag champ at this point, so throwing her into like a world title, like, it's just weird. They just don't do that, right? Alexa just came back, so I don't think she'd be ready for a title shot yet. Naomi maybe, but she's still kind of in a situation where she was gone, and the way she exited is probably still hurting her. So I think the only likely outcome at this point would be either Bailey or Bianca, and I think it'd be probably Bianca.
Yeah.
That star power against Rhea would be crazy. I think people want to see that.
Goodness.
Right? So
yeah, absolutely.
They're both very strong, and so seeing them against each other would be very good.
Yeah. Thoughts, Jake, before you disappear on us?
I don't know. I can't wait to be interrupted by this. This is gonna be fun. Because it seems like I'm getting auditorially clotheslined every time I speak. I'll let you figure that one out. Can you repeat the question? Sorry, I'm just trying to focus on if
it's the women's match. We got Alexa Bliss, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Liv Morgan, and oh wow,
Roxanne and Bailey.
The
same too. You forget every time.
Yeah.
I think Alexa is gonna have a better push. She has to, man. She has to. She came in for the Rumble, got eliminated really quickly, and we needed not that. We didn't need that. We needed more Alexa Bliss. We needed more 5 Feet of Fury. That's what we needed.
Yeah.
That's what I think we needed. I think that she's going to be one of at least the last two. At least. Her and Bailey have to be. I think because Bailey, she's gone. She had a heck of a push. She did.
Mm-hmm.
Then she stepped down from that spotlight. A lot of people took over.
Right.
Well, a lot of people got another push.
Mm.
But I feel like it's time to give her another push. I know it seems like it's a bit soon, but I think it would be nice just to give her a push to see, like, just see her in the spotlight again. Her and Alexa being the final two, or the final three being her, Alexa, and Roxanne. That would be, like, awesome.
Would be fire. Yeah.
It would be so good, I think.
Yeah.
It's really, I say it's a toss-up between those three.
Okay.
Yeah, I really do. I think it's just a toss-up between Roxanne, Bailey, and Alexa. Bailey's already good enough. Roxanne was great enough to be brought up main roster. She is a darn good wrestler.
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Roxanne.
Alexa needs more.
Yeah. Yeah.
We shouldn't have just gotten Alexa Bliss back and then she was gone.
Little Miss Bliss.
Little Miss Bliss, yeah, the Twisted Bliss.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's what we need. I feel like we need that, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What other matches do we got for this thing? Yeah.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that after we get through the rest of this article. Because then we should have plenty of time if we just get through it without any audio issues.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I know. I'm sorry.
Now, before you say, okay, this is the worst result, they have an explanation for it.
Okay.
So, women's worst result would be Roxanne Perez. And the reason being, you have a stellar field of competitors when one of the best wrestlers on the roster is the worst potential outcome. Roxanne Perez is too new to the main roster, has no established backstory with Ripley, and would be competing in a title match at WrestleMania way too soon for some. The 23-year-old is undeniably over and had some of the best matches of 2024 during her run as NXT Women's Champion. But she needs time to build equity with fans on the main roster. Forcing her on the fans with a chamber victory this early in her WWE career would likely result in an unnecessary backlash, which we've seen. Rhea had that exact same issue, but although she worked her way back through it. The Prodigy should have a WrestleMania match, but be it against Bailey or another opponent. But Ripley and the Women's World Championship is not it.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. It's too soon for her. Hi, Solus. How are you, bud? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in, honey.
Hello.
Yeah. That
Hi, Solus.
right there is... Jake's having really bad technical issues tonight, and we already had a copyright strike, so thanks to Steve.
It's been a fun night. It's been fun.
It's been a good night. I swear we're organized.
Oh boy.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Back to what I was saying. I agree with that. Roxanne Perez is too new. She's not technically main roster yet. She's still on NXT, but I think they're transitioning her slowly, so I think for her to win, it's way too soon. You know what I mean? But this is why they think it could be, because she is a bit of a heel right now. So it could be anything, you know. Thoughts? Anyone?
Steve?
I'm ready to move on. I have
Yes.
the next one, which it's probably going to happen, but this is 6 of 6, and then we'll talk about just a quick rundown of the matches. So this will be women's most likely Liv Morgan.
Yeah, I know.
Most likely winner. Liv Morgan spent 2024 as one of the centerpieces of the Raw brand. She was the women's world champion at the forefront of the Judgment Day, engaged in an on-screen romance with Dominic Mysterio, and a red-hot program with Ripley. There's next to no way Liv Morgan is not involved in something meaningful in WrestleMania. While WWE Creative is unlikely to run Morgan versus Ripley back on the grand stage, given how many times fans saw that particular match in WWE programming, there's potential to insert Io Sky into the mix and create a triple threat match in time for the show of shows. After all, Sky was wrestling Morgan when Ripley accidentally cost the Genius of the Sky her shot at Elimination Chamber.
That's right.
That the Japanese star's unfinished business with Morgan and the Eradicator adds weight to a potential three-way dance on the grand stage.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am tired of triple threats. I would rather just be a one-on-one with Rhea and Liv. I do not.
Yeah.
I can't. Triple threats even make it a fatal four-way. I'd be more excited.
Yeah.
But triple threats are just so overused.
They're so yesterday.
Every Mania, there's at least one main triple threat. They're already talking about the CM Punk triple threat match, right? Every year there's a triple threat match, and I can't. I don't know why. It's like the roll-up. You just can't get away from it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I agree with that. It's just too much. But it's like every time we're like, oh, yes, this is the match. This is the match we've been waiting for. Next thing you know, it's a triple threat or a 4-on-4. You know?
Yeah,
and
for the
like,
four-way,
come on. Like, this
I'm
is
okay
not...
with the Fatal 4 because those are cool. But triple threat just doesn't hit the same.
No.
We got two people fighting on the outside and then two people in the ring fighting. That's cool. But when it's like, okay, I'm going to sit in the corner until you throw them down, then I'm going to kick you. I'm going to wait until... And what drives me nuts, it's like the Rumble. I'm going to wait till they start throwing their finisher, then I'm going to hit you both. No, let them hit the finisher, throw them out the ring, and then pin. Like, it's like the Rumble when people save each other. I'm like, why are you saving the person? Let them eliminate them and then throw them. Like, it's stuff like that irks me. That's why I don't like triple threats. Like, Fatal 4-Way, you just constantly have everyone fighting. Right? And that's what I love about it.
Yeah, and I agree with that. It kind of disheartens you every time you hear a triple threat. Solus just made a good point. He said, Liv just won the tag team titles. I think that safely takes her out of the equation, hopefully.
Which I was talking about too.
Yeah.
But like, it's not impossible to see a tag champion face the world title. Not meaning she's gonna win it. She probably won't, but that's not you know what I mean? It's if it becomes a triple threat, it's definitely Rhea retaining. Especially, you know, if it is Io and all them, it'll be Io, Liv, and Rhea retains. But they like to force Rhea and Liv at us. Right?
Yes,
They've done that all the time. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that, but I would like to see anyone else on it besides her and Roxanne. And I'm a big Roxanne guy, as you know. But she is too new. I can't just be like, I attacked Rhea when she won her title early. I can't just be like, oh, Roxanne's hot, so let her win it. No, I got to be fair. I got to be fair. And that's how I feel. You got to earn your stay. Give her at least a year and then start pushing her in.
Yeah. Solus said that a triple threat can be great if it's done right. And I thought last year had banger triple threats and fatal 4-ways, especially the one with Braun, Ludwig, and Sheamus. One of my favorites from last year. That was actually, you know what? That is actually really, there is some good ones, but the fatal 4-ways are the favorite of the ones. Jake, what are your final thoughts on this?
It was a good match, sure, but triple threats are overdone. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I mean, Liv. Yeah, Liv. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it.
I don't hate her as a wrestling. I can't stand her character. Her character is annoying.
It's like, and the worst part is if it ends up being a triple threat, who's to say that Raquel won't just drop in and do something? You know?
Yeah.
Because it's triple threat. Exactly.
Because it's triple threat under triple threat rules. And it seems like a lot of the time, whenever the heel works with somebody else, it always ends up being that the heel's partner jumps in and is like, "Oh, I'm here to save the day." Woo! You know, like, you were about to lose? Too bad. You know?
Oh, look, Dominic's striking the ref again. Sweet.
Just like he did on Monday.
If I see that again, I'm just going to turn it off. Like, I don't care about that
It's
match
the
anymore.
same thing everything. They're like, okay, now she's not going to win by roll-up, but then she can't win clean. It's just like, whatever, man. Yeah.
There is never going to be a clean win, right?
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to Liv winning Elimination Chamber,
no,
I don't see it.
No.
She is too much. She has too much of a push right now. She is too high up there. She's already working too hard. She's already doing a whole bunch of stuff. Well, actually, she's not working hard at all. She's actually just letting Raquel do most of the work. But still, you get the point. She's been pushed too much that it just doesn't feel like she needs anything further, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on. Previous women's champion turned into now, as Sola says, she is the current WWE Women's Tag Team Champion.
Right.
With Raquel. There's nothing more she needs. She doesn't need to double title. She doesn't need anything like that. We've seen the Rhea versus Liv storyline. We've seen that happen. It came to an awesome conclusion, and it ended up with Dominic Mysterio on the ground. I liked that.
Which I love to see.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't love to see that?
We don't need another conclusion. Yeah, 100%, by the way. We don't need to see another conclusion. Because true. It's at this point it's
done.
You're shaking the corpse. You're right. It's dead. It's already dead. Right? You don't need more. You kind of just milking it at this point, hoping it works. Yeah. You know, it's ridiculous.
It is. And sometimes the WWE is famous for that, for overdoing storylines. Like how long they had Roman Reigns champion and everything else.
Yep.
Solis says he hopes it. I just hope it's not Bayley. No offense to her, but I think she's there to fill out the match. Heel Bianca could be cool, and if done right, could build a future match with Jade. I was thinking Naomi winning, and then Jade coming out and saying Naomi's the one that took her down and everything else. I think that might be a good thing too. But
I know you love Naomi, but it's gonna be so hard for her to work off what her and Sasha did.
Yes, right? True.
Can I just say I actually don't like Bianca as much as I used to.
Yeah.
It's just because they pushed her, and then they acted like she was this guaranteed. Like, you saw a match with Bianca Belair. It was guaranteed to be a 5-star classic match. But she didn't pull it off as much as I think people wanted her to. At least in my opinion. This is just my opinion. I just never really saw it. I mean, I saw it at the beginning. Don't get me wrong. Her call up and her being right up in WWE. Heck of a good choice. She was a damn good wrestler. She was awesome. Yeah. But then I don't see the reason why. I just don't get it anymore. She doesn't need this now. She doesn't need that push anymore. She already established herself as a solid member of the roster, as a genuine main event star. She doesn't need that push anymore. Now take her character in a different direction, like Solis says. Make her heel. That would be awesome.
Well, we think that might be going that way just because of the way the Street Profits are going, so we think that's a possibility.
Right.
Yeah. So the next things that we've talked about, the women's and the men's elimination chamber. We got WWE Cody Rhodes, champion Cody Rhodes, is going to address The Rock on, I guess, at the pay-per-view
to steal his soul.
On Saturday.
Talk about his soul,
on what he's going to do. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn for an unsanctioned match.
Can I mention something about that?
Yeah, we'll talk about that for a minute. I was just going to say that we haven't seen one like this in a long time, so I'm really looking forward to it. And we know that Sammy's great. We know Owens is great. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Can I break the fourth wall real quick?
Sure.
The unsanctioned match, I understand it, but it's funny to me. It's like, your match is going to be unsanctioned match. So I'm like, it's unsanctioned, but you're sanctioning it on a time slot in the show.
Yeah.
Like, that drives me nuts. It irks me. That's the ADHD in me, but that irks me.
Oh,
it's
Sam.
like, you're sanctioning it, but it's unsanctioned. Like, whoa, come on.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Resanctioned
Yeah.
match.
Resanctioned,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Somewhat, mostly unsanctioned match.
Yeah.
We kind
About a 95%
Sure.
unsanctioned match.
we try.
Yeah, exactly. But hopefully, I think it's going to be a really awesome
Oh,
match.
it's good. They're gonna kill each other.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh yeah, someone's going out in a stretcher.
And of
100%.
course, the last match, I think they may make it the main event, is
No.
Tiffany Stratton and Trish. No, I know. I'm just joking. Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae.
If they still had the kickoff matches, that would be on it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. Instead of an hour of jibber jabber and whatever, we're gonna get that. No.
That sounds like that almost sounds like a Raw Dark match.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Booker T's on commentary. Chris is gonna come out with Tiffany. Shuggy, Duggy, quack, quack. Like it's gonna be.
Lord,
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
man.
Oh yeah, man.
I want to ask Solus the question. We've been talking about Booker for a while because it's all over X, it's all over the internet of Booker's reaction when Stephanie Vaquer has a match and she makes a certain move where she's banging the girl's head against the match with her knees, a mat with the knees, and he's going and then goes, oh yeah, at the end of it. What are your thoughts on that, dude? It is so bad.
It is scary.
That it's
It's
so
weird.
bad. Yeah.
Booker's
And I agree
enjoying that
with his
match too
comment.
much. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
he
saying.
was.
He gives
Yeah.
me the heebies and the jeebies. Not gonna lie.
He puts the
Yeah.
heebie and the GB. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and Sola said, dude, that promo outside Sammy's house was great. I wish they had at least a 2 pay-per-view build to a final match at Mania, but still, this is matches Chamber is going to rule. Yeah,
Oh,
we think
yeah.
it's going to be one of the best ones, beside the elimination. Yeah. But I don't know I want to see what Solus thinks of that, because we just put it this way. We've come to the point now, as soon as Stephanie makes that move, we mute it. Because we don't want to hear it, we don't want to see it, or listen to him.
We'll hold the remote like this, and here's a stick of deodorant. Just pretend this is a remote. You know, she's gonna come up to that move. We're just like holding the remote up, doing it. Boom, there you go.
All right.
Do about a 10-second finish to get through his post clarity, and then you unmute it. Everything's good. We're through it.
My favorite part of the match is when she goes. Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It has to stop. I mean, I love Booker, don't get me wrong. He was a tremendous wrestler in his day, and he really is a good commentator.
We
but if
watch
he would
him in
stop
that show,
with the...
LFG.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. He's actually entertaining in that show.
Yeah.
But on commentary, dude is a pervert.
He's entertaining himself on commentary.
He's a pervert. He
is. And like you said, the other commentators, even Corey, is like, hello, dude, you're married. What are you doing?
I love Corey. I remember one of them was like, he's like, what the heck is wrong with you, Booker? Like, straight up. He just straight up asked him.
Flat
like,
out. What is wrong with you? Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we watched the LFG, the WWE thing, with the match. And we, you know what? We really liked it because they have Undertaker as a coach. They have Bully Ray as a coach. They have why am I drawing a blank? We have
Mickey James. We have
Mickey James. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
And why am I drawing blanks on this? What is wrong with me? And Booker T.
I swear we're organized.
Right? And Booker T, and seeing them at this different level, the way that they talk to them and everything else, watching these guys do their promos, having the first couple matches of the guys who won that day and stuff like that because of their promos was really, really good. Yeah, thank you, Solus. Basically, his opinion on Booker T is he's doing too much Lawler. He's doing too much Lawler. Used to do similar stuff, but he did it better. At first, it was like Booker says, "Oh yeah," a lot, but he's doing too much, like more over the top than Lawler was, and that's exactly what I said before.
Yeah,
Lawler was hilarious.
Lawler,
yeah,
versus Booker's. Lawler was pervert. Puppies. But the problem with Wally wasn't his voice wasn't annoying.
No.
I could listen to him being perverted just because his voice was whatever.
His
Booker
voice was
has
southern.
Booker has the hookah, been smoking cigars for 70 years. Oh yeah, man, and like you don't want to hear it.
No,
right?
and
It just gives you a headache.
Yeah, I sent a clip to Steve once. It's if you've ever watched a show I watched when I was a kid, it's called Frankenstein, and there was a guy on it. It's like a little snippet, and it had this guy called the Wolfman, and as soon as you hear it, that's his voice.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's it. And it was absolutely hilarious because we're like, oh no, he's the Wolfman.
One
not
thing
Booker.
that annoyed me at first, I ended up thinking is funny, was it was Trick Williams' entrance. At first, I was like, "Oh yeah, man, I like it."
Man.
At first, I thought that was silly, that was dumb. But then I started laughing. And he's like, "Yeah, I like it," and I started laughing because it's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I like it.
So he started bringing it back, and then the Vicaire butt thing, and then
Ruka.
No, it's not even hair. The simperature over Lola Vice is the worst.
Yeah.
Like it's bad. Like, oh my goodness.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
But shaking her butt. Oh yeah. I'm like, and then Kim Patrick's like, dude, you're married, aren't you, bud?
Yeah. But the fact that he did it once or twice, but he does it all the time. Yeah, I don't mind as much if he's doing it, but if he's doing it too much, or whatever, add humor to it and whatever. But he just, it's bad. It's
Booker,
just
say the funny catchphrase.
And
you say the funny catchphrase.
You could tell he's clearly there for the women's matches because unless it's like Trick Williams or somebody big like that, he'll just be quiet and let Kevin Patrick talk the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's the second that it's a women's match, you just hear Booker freaking out the whole match, and like we see this week after week, right? So, it's like that's my decision. Like I always like in NXT, like Tuesdays are kind of like my. Am I gonna hang out with my guys and play the game that night, or hang out with Vicky and watch NXT? And half the time it's like, do I feel like listening to Booker T for 2 hours? Right?
Yeah.
That's literally what it comes down
that's
to.
Exactly
because I
what
love
it is,
NXT. The product's great. Arguably better than the main roster. But it's like, do I want to listen to Booker for 2 hours? Am I feeling that tonight? That's the sad truth about it.
Do I want to hear Booker bust?
Yeah.
Do I want to hear him bust again? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. But anyways,
Buster T.
we that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, like I said before, we lost the first hour of all of this.
Yep, when I almost got you banned. Yes, I apologize.
I'm just, if you were here and you got to watch what we spoke about SmackDown and Raw and NXT on that,
I guess they're just never gonna hear it.
Yeah, I know. No, it's done.
Oh,
like,
you guys!
it's done.
Oh, you missed it. It was so entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
oh,
that was
so
it.
Oh yeah,
so
oh man,
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
The lost tapes. Soul says the lost tapes.
Yeah.
The lost tapes.
Yeah. Oh man. That's exactly it.
Yeah, man.
But things happen. Last week we had last week we had lag issues. This week we had tech issues with Jake.
This week we had Jake issues. That's what we had. I'm sorry.
But
I would
thank
like
God.
to apologize.
Thank God in 3 months everything will be fine, and I won't have to worry about the strike because Steve did the little class before we came back.
Class that told me that I was dumb for not understanding the proper. Because the questions are like,
it called you out by name too. It was like, Steve,
literally
what the heck?
Here's a couple of the questions. It was like, you illegally stream someone's music. Is this copyright? And then it's like, an artist gives you permission to use music. Is this copyright? I'm like,
no.
Whatever. I understand. I messed up. I apologize.
It's like making you like it makes sure you know. Like
yeah. It's like
Steve,
making a guy with anger issues
wrong?
who drives take a class to get his license back so he can drive again, just to road rage again.
Yeah. It's like putting somebody behind bars only to release them to go, hey, guess what? I'm gonna do it again.
That's it.
I don't plan to stop. Like,
yeah. I could take a class a few hundred times. I'm just gonna keep doing it. Yeah. But no.
The sweet succulent sound of copyright infringement.
Woo! Yeah.
Woo!
That are the Swedes have. I can't hear you now. Or wait, you can't hear me, but I can
Okay,
hear you.
correction. I couldn't hear any sweet sound. Okay? I couldn't hear a sweet sound at all. Okay?
Yeah,
There
not
was
even
no
Steve's
sweet
beautiful
sound.
voice. Yeah. Steve's beautiful voice. You couldn't even hear that. I know.
I missed it the most. That's what I missed. That's what I missed. Steve,
Uh,
I could hear him say yeet, even though he didn't say it. Like, I could
Yeah.
hear it. I could hear it, dude.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody
Yeet
needs
indeed.
words. That's it.
It's just,
All right, guys.
Here, I will give you to end the thing. We have a minute left, and so to
Yes.
close it, I will give you a Booker T watching Stephanie Becker while he's doing Jey Uso.
Oh, dear Lord.
oh yeet, man. Oh yeet. Oh yeet, man. Oh yeet. Oh.
Oh,
All right, guys.
I like it.
Tomorrow
I
I
like
go live.
it.
Tomorrow I go live at 1 p.m. Stop it! No. Tomorrow I go live at 1 p.m. for trivia tomorrow. It is the Never Ending Story movie. Yeah, you too. Stay frosty, soulless. So if you're interested in trivia, it's at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then that's about it for the week. We got the pay-per-view on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. So if you want to watch
If
the
only we
Elimination
went-
Chamber,
If only
will
we
be...
went on Saturday. We could have
I know,
gone
right?
to the Elimination Chamber.
No, no thanks.
No, really?
We could.
No?
Yeah, that's the thing, but it's so expensive.
Oh,
it
it's
costs about
100%
$1,200 just for front row tickets. So. No.
I mean, hey, we could bring some binoculars, sit up in the nosebleeds,
Been there, done that. Not fun.
Bring some
Hey.
binoculars and some oxygen tanks because it's very thin up there.
Yeah.
But
But anyways, guys, we shall talk to you next week. If you enjoyed this, make sure you share it, like it, do all the fun stuff. And we'll see you next week with the Elimination
I could do
Chamber
that.
results, SmackDown results.
wow,
And
I didn't know I could do that.
there you go. And Monday Night
What a
Raw and
picture.
NXT for the next week. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks, guys. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.
Stay frosty,
peace,
yo.
y'all.
Oh man.